A very good morning, dear students. Welcome to chemistry class. Today we are going to start next lesson of chemistry, that is water. Lesson number 7. As you all know that water is a liquid which has no color, no taste and no smell. So water plays very important role in our life. Water is used every day and we use it for various purposes like for drinking, for cooking, for irrigation, for bathing, etc. So hence without water our life is not possible on the earth. So now let's see what are the main sources of water. What is the meaning of sources of water? It means from where do we get water? Clear? So the main source of water is rainwater. Rainwater is the only water which fills all the rivers, lake, seas, etc. It is the purest form of naturally occurring water. Why rainwater is known as pure? Because it is formed by natural distillation of surface water. So this is the reason that rainwater is the purest form of water. So the next source of water is surface water. Surface water is further divided into two kinds: river water and lake water and sea water. Clear? So what is the meaning of surface water? The water or the rainwater which is present on the surface of the earth. That water is known as surface water. Clear? So the next kind is river or lake water. So the water in rivers and lakes comes from the rain and melting of snow. It basically comes from the rainwater only. So the water flows down the hills and then it goes into the rivers. Clear? So the next kind of surface water is sea water. Streams and rivers finally flow into the sea and therefore they are known as the largest reservoirs of natural water. So sea water is the most impure water as it contains many kinds of or various kinds of salt. Clear? So the saltiness of seawater is called salinity. So what is salinity? The saltiness of seawater is called salinity. Now the next source of water is underground water. The water which is present under the ground, that water is known as underground water, and it is basically of two types: well water and spring water. So what is underground water? The reservoir of water over the hard rock below the earth's surface is called underground water. And the first kind is well water. What is well water? When the earth's surface is dug deep, water reservoirs are found above the impervious rocks. What is the meaning of impervious? Impervious rocks are the rocks which do not allow water to pass through them. And the difference between impervious and pervious rocks: pervious rocks are those rocks which can allow the water to pass through them just because of the cracks in the rocks. So this is the difference between impervious and pervious rocks. Now the next kind of underground water is spring water. When the underground water over the impervious rocks exerts pressure, then and comes out in the form of an opening. So that water is called spring water, and spring water is safe to drink. It can be used for medicinal purpose also. So these are the main sources of water. The first source of water is rainwater, second source of water is surface water, and the third source of water is underground water. And out of these three sources of water, rainwater is the main source of water which fills all the rivers, lakes, seas, etc. Now, our next topic is states of matter. So, as we have learned in the previous chapter also, that matter can change its state from one form to another, like from solid to liquid and from liquid to gaseous, right? So, in the same way, water can also change its state from one form to another form. Here, the water is in solid state, that is, here we have ice, so it is in solid state, right? Upon heating, it will change into liquid form. So its water. Then again upon heating it will change into vapors, that is gaseous state. So in the first case, that is in solid case, the molecules are closer to each other, and in liquid state molecules are far apart from each other, and whereas in vapor state molecules are very far apart from each other. So this is the reason that water can change its state.